Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am coming to you for Tip and Trick Tuesday again. I don't know why I'm saying again, because I know y'all expect that. From my beautiful laundry room. It's been a long time since I've done a video in here. But I had some stuff to do, and I actually had my my iPad with me, and I just thought, I'm just going to go ahead and make this video now. So that in preparation for Tip and Trick Tuesday. So I hope everybody's doing really well. This week, my tip for the week is that I think that we need to remain positive. I'm a really big believer in a lot of things, but I'm a really big believer in positive attitude. It makes a huge difference in everything we do. Now, that's not to say just because you're positive, bad things aren't going to happen to you. I don't think that. But I do think that it does make a difference in how we handle life situations. And so I just kind of want to get you to thinking. I have another article. I know you're super excited. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I am going to read a few examples of positive thinking. Now, in saying that, I'm not saying that we don't have choices, because we do. And we can choose to make good decisions or bad decisions. I think, especially for most of us that have had the VSG, I know let me just use myself for an example and say, I don't really have any negative side effects necessarily. I have like the constipation. I just mean as far as foods that I eat. So for the most part, I can pretty much eat whatever I want to. Now, do I choose to do that? No, not normally. I haven't eaten anything so far that I've had just a real negative side effect from. So I don't have any dumping. I will say that early on, if I had something sugary, like a bite of something sugary, I could tell, and it made me a little nauseous. Now, I don't, even if I have something that is not necessarily on my plan, I don't eat a whole something on my plan. I might have a few sips of it because I'm thinking about a milkshake, or a few bites of birthday cake, or a few cheese nips, whatever it is I'm thinking about. None of that stuff makes me sick. So I think that, we do have the choice. If I decided that I wanted to put crap in my body, just because I'm feeling positive about putting crap in my body, I guess it's good to have a positive attitude, but at the same time, it's not doing anybody any good. I have to choose to move my body, to lift weights, to work out. Those are choices that I make for my body. But even on those weeks that I don't lose weight or I maintain, I try really hard not to get so negative, because I know that life's full of ups and downs, and some weeks are better than others. So just to this entire journey, I want to encourage you to try to be positive in everything that you do. I'm not saying you should positively make a bad choice, but I think that, if you make a bad choice, I think you need to accept that consequence, or accept that you made that bad choice, and move on and strive, dust yourself off, pick yourself up, do it again. But I think that we need to remember that we are in control, and that we have power, and that we're in charge. That's something this article talked about, and I do agree with that. Now, being a Christian, I believe that the ultimate person that's in control and in charge is God. But saying that, I have the choice to choose whether or not I want to allow Him to be in control. I have the choice. He's not making me put that chocolate cake in my mouth, or whatever it is, FYI, I've not had any chocolate cake. I'm just using that as an example. But, fortunately, we are allowed to make decisions in our life. I think that He definitely places things on our heart, and I think that He gives us the Bible to lead us and show us the right way. But ultimately, we have choices. We get to choose whether or not we want to take that path. So I think that we need to keep that in mind, that we are the ones that are in charge of this particular destiny. He's in charge overall. The big picture, He's in charge. He's the one that makes the world go round. I hope I'm not stepping on somebody's toes, but that's just how I feel about it. But anyway, so let's move on. So I'm just going to read this little snippet. Many obese people often endure a great deal of abuse or neglect from others, even themselves. It doesn't matter how, why, or where these negative messages come from. You can respond to these criticisms or focus on positive, constructive, validating, motivating, and complimentary thoughts. Changing yourself requires making consistent efforts to adopt a new, reasonable, rational view of yourself. I think that's important. I think that for a lot of us, even if you did or did not have a negative background, now we're in this weight loss phase and we are starting to have more confidence. We are starting to feel better about ourselves. And I do see people come on that have had a bad week and they are really putting themselves down. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take that into consideration and grow from that, because I think you should, but I just think remaining positive on your journey is so important. So for you newbies and pre-ops that think you're never going to get there, just remain positive. Have hope. You know, I did a 6 month evaluation that didn't get accepted, and I had to do a whole another 6 months. And I thought at that point, well, this is ridiculous and it's never going to work. And, you know, I'm just going to lose this weight on my own. And you know what? I didn't. That last 6 months of medical weight loss that I did, I really strived hard to lose weight on my own, and I didn't lose any weight. I was eating the right foods. I was working out all the time. And I had pretty much told myself, if you lose any weight, you're not going to go through with this surgery. And I didn't. So I know that there was somebody in charge of the bigger picture there, but I see that now. But either way, I tried to really remain positive and know that it was going to work itself out. So some examples of positive thinking that they have suggested are things like, this is the new me and I'm eating healthy now. I will ask for what I need emotionally instead of fulfilling my needs with food. I think that's a big one, guys. I used to nurture myself with food, but not now. I'm nurturing myself with love and validation. I think these are things that newbies and pre-ops need to be doing too. Not just for us that are a year out or us that are 6 months, you know, whatever. Just because you're feeling better and more confident. These are things I wish you guys would do all along, because it's going to help so much in your journey. Another statement. Okay, I gave into that excuse this time, but it's all right. Now I am aware. That is the key. Messing up. Well, we're all going to make mistakes. Messing up, picking up, learning from it. That's the biggest thing. Now, is that to say that even though I messed up and I learned from it, that I didn't go back and mess up again? No, because it's a journey. This is going to be a lifelong journey for me. This is not a diet. This is a lifelong journey. So we're going to have those, I thought it might help. We're going to have those days where we mess up. But you know what? It's okay. No excuses this time. It's all right. I'm aware of that. I'm going to do better, you know, the rest of the day or the rest of the week, or depending on what it is that you need to tell yourself to help yourself to remain positive, not beat yourself up, to just keep moving on. I am entitled to feel good and happy. I think there's a lot of people that struggle with that. Just videos I watched, I mean, I knew that, I mean, I had struggles. I mean, I've come on before and talked about how that I was not necessarily a Debbie Downer pre-op, that I didn't have a lot of the horror stories that so many of you guys have, and the struggles that you guys have with obesity. I mean, yeah, there were things that I didn't do, and there were, you know, I'm sure people were saying stuff. I didn't care because I was living my life. I would have been, if you were having a pool party, I would have been the first one there, and I would have showed up in my 2-piece bikini. Not really, but I would have showed up in a bathing suit, and I would have swam the whole time and not thought anything about it. And if you had a problem with the way I looked, that was on you. Now, I did feel that way, but there were moments where I was like, I am the fattest person here. And I still struggle with that. Even, you know, even a month and, I mean, even a year and a month out, I still struggle with that from time to time. I mean, I'm not quite a full month, but no, almost 2 full months out. You know, I still struggle with that. The other day in exercise class, I looked around and I thought to myself, funny, I'm the biggest person here. And I'm not near as big as I used to be. You know, I still find myself thinking things like that, or comparing myself to somebody else's body or journey. But we just can't do that, guys. We have to remain positive and focused on our journeys. Another statement would be to say, I'm entitled to feel, oh wait, I did that one. What is bothering me? What is bothering me that is causing me to want to overeat or snack? I think that's an important one. I think that kind of goes back to the tip that I gave last week about being careful about snacking and grazing and really thinking through your choices before you make them. And some of us may have been emotional eaters and didn't realize it. It's important to see what you're doing and try to change from that. So I think I'm going to read this last little thing, and this will be it, guys. So my tip and trick of the week is to remember to positive thoughts produce positive self-talk, positive feelings, and positive behaviors. Negative thoughts produce negative self-talk, negative feelings, and negative behaviors. Changing your negative thoughts in a compassionate, non-judgmental way will create self-love and self-acceptance. Then you'll be able to look yourself in the face, in the mirror with love, kindness, and respect. Before long, you will be on your way to self-improvement, and that you should start that today. So I want to encourage everyone, post-op, pre-op, newbies, people who are just watching this video for whatever reason it is, anybody on any kind of journey, to be positive. Start that today. Tell yourself 5 good, don't even do 5 because that's a lot. I know it is a lot for a lot of us. 3 positive things about yourself. Whether that is you like the way you sing in the shower, you like the color of toenail polish that you're wearing, you like it when people notice your white teeth, whatever it is. Think of 3 things today. That's my challenge to you. And actually, I want you to post those below. I want you to think of 3 good positive things that you can share with me about yourself. If it's that you think you are beautiful, write that down there. If it's because you think you're smart or that you're proud of yourself for sticking to this journey, put that down there. I want to hear it. So share with me what your 3 things are that you feel positive about yourself. Okay, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you later in the week for my update. Bye.